Welcome, comrades. This is Comrade Magic, and today we're going to be talking about the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare trailer. This is the guy who's pretty much talking throughout the whole trailer. I believe he's going to be our main villain in the game because he sounds pretty evil, and his world views of the world sounds pretty evil. So, and I believe he is the CEO of the PMC, private military company, Atlas, who I think we're going to be, maybe we may start out working for, but then eventually we're going to separate from it and start fighting them and become a rogue agent, I guess. So like I said, I think we're going to be fighting him and his guys, and I think this is enough information about him. This is the new exoskeleton suit that we're going to be wearing inside the game in the campaign, and I guess in the multiplayer. And I believe it's going to be, it looks pretty cool. It looks like it's going to be able to boost your agility, your arm strength, and such things like that. And I heard throughout the campaign and multiplayer, you're most likely going to be able to upgrade your suit, so where you could jump higher, you're going to be able to climb on walls and even knife better, from what I think. And it'll be able to, it sounds like kind of like a Titanfall thing, where maybe you'd be able to walk on walls with it, jetpack maybe, but it can bring a lot of things to the plate from what I can see. And so I guess we'll move on to the next. Currently in Call of Duty, it looks like a vehicle that we're going to be able to drive, a hover bike. Thank God we're going to be able to drive an actual vehicle in this Call of Duty now. And it looks like maybe we're going to be able to drive around. Maybe there's going to be parts in the campaign with streets, or even maps for multiple streets where we're going to be able to hover around in the hover bikes. Maybe be a two-seater where one man's in the front and another man's in the back and able to shoot. I may even have auto cannons in the front or something. And it looks pretty cool. Look like it's going pretty fast. It's hovering off the floor, so no wheels, I guess. And maybe we'll see what's going on with it. Next image of another vehicle. It looks like a tank that's hovering, and I don't think this is going to be able to play in the multiplayer. I'll be surprised if we can, because you know some Call of Duty maps are kind of another smaller and where it's more quick reflexes type of fighting. So I don't think it will be able to use it in multiplayer, but I think we'll be able to drive and shoot it in the campaign, hopefully. And maybe we can see it in more campaign missions, since we're probably not going to be able to drive it in the multiplayer. So yeah. Next image, these guys in these orange suits, maybe they're like hazmats. Maybe we're going to see in the campaign countries or even the PMC group firing off nuclear weapons. So maybe we're going to have to wear radiation suits, or who knows, in one mission we might be able to run out of oxygen tanks and maybe have to find more oxygen tanks for clean air or something like that. Or we can just be able, or we maybe just have another space mission like in the previous Call of Duty. So I'm not 100% sure on that. We can see some kind of mech. It looks like it has a Gatling gun on one of its arms, and it looks pretty tall. And maybe we're going to be able to man it. Maybe we're going to be able to man it in the campaign. I like to see if we would be able to man it in the multiplayer, or maybe kind of like Titanfall, where you get a certain amount of points or a certain amount of kills. You'll be able to call it in, kind of like how you're in some Call of Duty. You'll be able to call in care packages or certain things like that, or maybe even what is called gameplay option for multiplayer, where you just fight in these suits. So who knows? So we'll go to the next thing. Finally, I'd like to ask you all a question. Would you buy Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty game? And what would you expect out of the Call of Duty game? Would you expect the same thing from the last previous Call of Duty, or would you expect something new? So yeah, what would you want to see in the new game? Hey comrades, finally comrades, like my videos, subscribe if you want to see more videos coming. dislike them if you didn't like my videos, maybe, but I would prefer you to like them. And lastly, comment on what I can do better for my videos. And thanks for watching.